Jim Nabors, who starred as Gomer Pyle on The Andy Griffith Show and on his own sitcom before retiring the wide-eyed countrified character at the height of his popularity, has died. He was 87. Nabors died at his home in Hawaii on Thursday morning, his longtime partner told the Associated Press. A native of Alabama, Nabors also recorded more than 24 albums with a rich operatic baritone voice that surprised those who were used to hearing Nabors exclaim, "Golly!" with a southern twang on television. For many years, Nabors sang Back Home Again in Indiana during the opening ceremonies for the Indianapolis 500. In the early 1960s, Nabors was a regular performer at the Horn, a cabaret theater on Wilshire Boulevard in Santa Monica that showcased new talent when he was spotted by Andy Griffith, who thought Nabors would be perfect to play a new character on his CBS sitcom. That would be Gomer, a dim-witted, affable mechanic at Wally's filling station in Mayberry, and a cousin of Goober, played by George Lindsay. Nabors was signed for just one episode, which aired midway through the third season of The Andy Griffith Show in December 1962, but Gomer proved popular and Nabors went on to appear in 23 installments of the series. One of his signature phrases sprang from a discussion in which Gomer extolled the sophistication of Don Knotts' Barney Fife. "Golly, he's even been out with some nurses." Nabors' run on The Andy Griffith Show culminated with the fourth season finale, in which Gomer joins the U.S. Marines. The episode also served as the pilot for the spin-off sitcom. With Private Pyle being hounded by tough but caring drill sergeant Vince Carter, portrayed by Frank Sutton, Gomer Pyle USMC aired for 5 years from 1964 to 69 on CBS and was a great success in the ratings before the actor decided to pursue other activities, which included hosting his own variety show. Nabors showcased his singing and comedic talents on the Jim Nabors Hour, which lasted 2 seasons and featured some of his Gomer Pyle co-stars. The big-hearted Nabors never ventured far into movies, though he did perform opposite his pal Burt Reynolds in such fare as The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, Stroker Ace, and as Private Homer Lyle in Cannonball Run 2. Nabors lived in Hawaii for more than 30 years and had homes in Honolulu and Maui, where he had a macadamia nut farm. In January 2013, Nabors exchanged wedding vows with Stan Cadwallader, his partner of almost 4 decades, before a judge in a Seattle hotel room. Nabors met Cadwallader, a former firefighter in Honolulu, in 1975. Asked in a 2000 interview with the Los Angeles Times about why The Andy Griffith Show and Gomer Pyle continue to be so popular, Nabors said, "Television has become very cynical, even the comedy shows, and the cynicism from the young people just boggles my mind. In Mayberry, there was no illness, there was no war, there was no violence, there was no graffiti. We all had a good time, and we laughed a lot."